Welcome to Girlies versus TBR. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Mari.
And today we are doing our wrap-up video for April. That's the month we're in, is April.
April! Yeah, this is going to be a shorter video.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we always say that.
Now that we're caught up.
Yes.
You know, should be shorter.
Yeah, so we'll do monthly wrap-up videos going forward. Your stack is so much bigger than mine.
Let's not talk about that. If you haven't watched the first wrap-up TBR of this year, you could go ahead and watch that first. See what we had added to our TBR and see if we read any of those.
Yeah.
No foreshadowing or anything. Oh boy.
Can you see the panic in my eyes?
Okay, the first one for me in April. I think this one I was reading it, like I was almost done in March.
Yeah, at the end in the middle of the last video we did like a currently reading and you did.
I was almost done with this. So I did read most of it in March and then I finished it like first or second day of April. This was really good. I really enjoyed it. The mystery of who it was crazy. I wasn't expecting it. I'm usually not good at picking up clues. So some people might have been like, oh yeah, I knew who it was.
Yeah. So it was a plot twist.
Yeah, it was a plot twist. Okay. This is for people who like vampires, the gothic atmosphere, academia. Yeah, she basically is trying to find out where her sister is, who took her, and there's a hot vampire that she thinks did it.
We love a hot vampire.
Yeah, the banter was crazy. It did get a little bloody. Vampires.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say to be expected.
Yeah, she like hates vampires. I like her determination to find her sister. She could get a little bit annoying with some of the decisions she makes because I'm like, girl, you're in a university full of vampires. Why are you doing that?
But this one's YA, so how old is she in it? You're not sure?
No.
I'm assuming she's like kind of teenager age, so I feel like it kind of makes sense to have.
She's in a college though.
Oh.
This is university.
Maybe
it's not
she's
high school.
17 turning 18.
Okay. She's making excuses.
I can see someone making like dumb decisions at that age.
I guess.
Even if
but
they
like
were 18, 19.
if you know there's vampires, like
yeah.
why would you do that? But anyways, there is one scene that's my favorite. It's like the goriest scene that it's an action she does towards the hot vampire and it's gory and I liked it because I was like, assert your dominance, girl. Assert your dominance.
Gory and I liked it.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Finish this. It was really good. Highly recommend. Okay, so after Immortal Dark, I, for some reason, got this kick to do small town romance. Doesn't have to be cowboy, but just anything small town.
Yeah.
I wanted it. I needed it. And I know we're going to do a Catherine Cowles book chats. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. And so I
read it.
Yeah, I read one of her standalones, All the Missing Pieces. This one is romantic suspense. It's about a podcaster. She's a true crime podcaster who actually tries to help cold cases. And the families of those cold cases kind of come to a close. So she goes to this small town because she is finding like a connection to all the murders.
Oh, interesting.
And the hot sheriff is like, nah, get out of my town. We don't want you here.
Stirring shit up.
Right. But he has really good reason as to why he doesn't want her there.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we see the spicy moments of this.
Interesting.
It's very cool. I think this might be my first like official romantic suspense. I think this might be my first.
The only one I could think of that would maybe be that would be Archer's Voice.
I
Just
guess.
kind of in the sense that like you don't know what really happened. But it's not like, I guess, current.
Yeah, I just say that because this one has to do with crime.
Yeah.
And like a murder. I feel like Archer's Voice I don't know. It could be, yeah. Then it wouldn't be my first one because I read Archer's Voice.
Yeah, but I feel like if this stuff is taking place like currently, that's like a little bit more suspensey.
Yeah, I think this is a current one.
Suspensey.
Yeah, suspense. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. I listened to it. I listened to all of these
That's how she has so many more than I do.
Yeah, and I also, like, speed up my audiobooks.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was really good. I'm excited to read.
Sparrow Falls. Yeah, Sparrow Falls.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I'll probably read that.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I'm excited for that too.
And it's pretty. Wait, look at that pink.
I know.
It matches my nails.
It does. I'm so excited for you to be on this small town contemporary romance journey.
I've read a lot.
Yay. Finally.
Aren't you proud, Mom?
Yeah, I'm so proud. That kind of puts me also in like a small town because I'm like, I have a lot of the same ones that she was already reading. So I'm like, okay, I know you liked it, so like I'm also gonna like it, and then that makes me like more excited to read it. So
I'm plotting.
Yeah. Although the only thing I will say is that like Enigma is coming out soon by
Oh no,
Remix.
I'm gonna stop and read that.
And I feel like Immortal Dark kind of would put me in the vibes for that. So, I don't know.
I'm so excited for Enigma.
I know. I think that's like, is it next week? Yeah. Yay. So for my next ones, I kind of have like, they're still part of the Alana Andrews series, the Hidden Legacy ones. So the first one I had finished was Diamond Fire. And we'll put all the little covers here. The covers now, they redid the first 3 covers, right, to be the, like, really good ones. And then now they're all the, like, the people ones that have, like, blue magic coming out of their hands. And, like,
it's very dated.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you know it's back in the early 2000s that they made the covers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, like, that vibe. But don't let that scare you because the books are really good. So anyway, Diamond Fire. This one is, so the first 3 books of the Hidden Legacy were all on Nevada Baylor, which is one of the sisters in this group. And then Diamond Fire is kind of like the novella that bridges and introduces the next trilogy, which is on Catalina. So basically the novella is like Nevada's wedding, and Catalina is kind of like in charge of stuff for the wedding. And so in the novella, we kind of see her still as kind of like a teenager. So she's still kind of going through like figuring things out. I feel like she's not very like sure of herself kind of thing, but it's very interesting. So it kind of introduces her more as a main character, and then you see the wedding, and then you kind of like get what's going to be happening for the next trilogy of it. So I really, really liked it.
How long is that?
The novella?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Listen to it. We saw it at the Roots Bodice. It was like
short, right?
Yeah. It was like this long. It's very short, but it's a very good like bridge to the next 3. I love that series. Do not remember.
No.
Just trying to.
Yep.
Because you listened to them too fast.
I did. It was too. I just remember it being so good, and I got obsessed with it that we're talking about Paisley Hope here.
Yeah.
We're talking about Paisley Hope. These 2. Anxiously waiting for the 3rd one. So this is the Silver Pines series, and I cannot remember what they're about. They're just so good.
Remember the vibes.
Yeah, I just remember the vibes. I wasn't expecting the spice to really spice.
Nice.
Like I was like, whoa. She's doing what? She's what?
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited.
For Holding the Reins, it's Cece, who is the FMC, and we have Nash. Isn't that such a nice name?
Yep, that's the guy. That's one of the guys' names in the Lucy Score series.
Yeah, Nash. So basically, this is the brother's best friend. Y'all, I just read. That's it. That's it. I just read. Yeah. So Cece is coming out of like a really, really bad relationship, and Nash is like, I've known you for so long. Yeah. And like he pines for her. Oh, yes. We love a man who pines. Yes. Yeah. And she's like, I don't know. And I just think the whole aspect of him pining over her and like that yearning really got me. It hooked me immediately. And I'm like, I need it now. I need it now. That's pretty much all you need to know. because it's just amazing.
Did you read that before or after Wild and Wrangled?
Before. I read this before.
So you had like a whole bunch of pining and then also Wild and Wrangled is a whole bunch
it
of
was,
pining.
it was perfect. It was perfect lead up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I read both of these before Wild and Wrangled. And then this one is Wade and Ivy. Ivy is a trainer in like the whole horse racing stuff, and Wade is like, you know, dealing with a lot of baggage, like the death of his father. There's a failed marriage going on.
Oh my
there.
God.
Like he's going through it. Wade is going through it, and so like he's very like cold, very cold, very like, I do not want to attach myself to anyone. And Ivy loves animals, and Ivy is all about being with the horses. And she's like, I like animals more than people. And I was like, girl, valid.
Yeah.
Valid. He just cannot stay away from Ivy. And so it's just good. It's a good small town romance. So yeah, I think this is like the whole grumpy and sunshine trope that we all love. They're so good. The covers are cute. I know you have like really cool editions of these.
Yeah, maybe I should have brought them. They're from Bad Women Books, and they take the paperbacks, they do like the laser spray on them. So I ordered those special editions before I even read the books.
You're gonna love them.
I'm like outing myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I ordered the special editions because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna love this. So I wanted to just get them anyway. So I mean, I'll show you guys whenever I get around to reading them.
My favorite thing is that it's small town on top of the relationships that we're seeing. I was not expecting the spice. And look, I'm all for smut. But for small town, it's like, yes, they get detailed. But this one, I was like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Like really intense.
Whoa. Yeah, it was fun.
I love that.
It was a lot of fun.
Also, those covers are just so freaking cute.
So cute.
That's mainly why I was like, ooh, I need this.
So cute. And the third one comes out soon. I'll put the date on the screen.
Do you know what the third one is called?
It is Riding the High.
Ooh, she has a note in here that says, I love that. She does say, this book is intended for people age 18 plus.
Yup.
Oh, she has a whole like list here. Oh, interesting. Okay. The next ones that I just kept going with the Alana Andrews series. So the next one was Catalina's trilogy. I did all of these on audio as well. So we'll put up like all of the covers for the trilogy. It was so good. When you do the first one, Nevada is like older, and you can tell like right off the bat she is more set in herself. Like, you know, has her private investigation company. She's like setting up her whole family kind of thing. And then Catalina is like a little bit younger, but you kind of see her over the whole 3 books. The character arc is over the whole trilogy. So like you really do have to like read the whole thing to get her whole like character. It's not like they all evolve. It's not like this is her character right when you read the first book. You definitely see how they like grow and stuff, which I really, really, really like. But you see her grow up, step in her place in the family business. And then the love interest too. His name's Alessandro.
Oh my god.
I know.
What's his name?
Probably a little bit of a spoiler, but like not really. I mean, come on. As soon as you meet someone named Alessandro in the book, you're like, okay, it's him.
Main character energy right there.
Yeah, I know. But I really liked it. This one was more, since they are younger, not typical romantasy. I don't know, the writing is so good. You can just tell the characters are younger. It's a little bit of a younger vibe and stuff. I still really enjoyed it too. I'm definitely on a mission though to read more books that have like older main characters, because I am in my 30s, and so I don't always want to read about like an 18, 19-year-old. And then I do like to be able to just like have those to recommend to other people. They're like, I don't like romantasy because like it's always like a teenager or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, let me find the ones where they're older, just so that I know. And I do like reading them too. So really, really good. I'm assuming that the plan for this whole series from Alana Andrews is to do a trilogy on each sibling. So there's Nevada, Catalina, Arabella, and Leon. The next one is on hold because of Russia. Fuck Putin. Personally, because now they're not writing that series.
Damn.
This is a husband and wife writing team. She is from Russia.
Oh.
So they said, like, you know, out of respect for the war in Ukraine, that they are not continuing the series because the next one has to do with like Russian royalty, and they don't want to write that right now. Like, I get it, But also, I need it.
Yeah, you're like, give it to me.
I need Arabella's story. Her magical power is so freaking cool. I won't say it because, like, it is kind of a spoiler. You find out later in the books what her magical power is. It's so cool, though. I need to see it. I need it. But yeah, I love this series. So, highly recommend.
I also really like partner writers. Tiffany Roberts. They're a duo. A married couple who writes together, stays together.
Yeah, exactly. It is really funny, though, because, so I forget in the, like, bio, I think maybe she was a teacher or something. He was in the military. And, I mean, their family, in the book, their family, her mom was also a sniper in the military. There's very intense description of, like, weaponry. And I'm like, that's gotta be him. Yeah. They like whipping out guns and knives left and right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. It's really cool. But yeah, I'm like, this is probably the parts that he writes. Like, the battle scenes and, like, all of the gun descriptions. I'm like, yeah, that's gotta be him.
He's like, I'm an expert. I'm gonna show it through my writing.
Exactly. So yeah, it's very interesting. I love the series a lot. I'm considering reading other books by her as well, because she has by them, because they have a couple other series too.
Nice. Yeah. My next one is Bourbon and Lies. This one is a local author for us, which is exciting. We bought this. Did you buy one too? Yeah. We bought this at Montgomery and Taggart. It's a Connecticut romance bookstore. What is it, Chester, Connecticut?
I think it's, Chester, Connecticut.
Yeah. I did finish this before Wild and Wrangled. I think I finished it the day before Wild and Wrangled was released, so that I could then just hop on over to Wild and Wrangled. Yeah. This one is really good. This one is also romantic suspense. And I was like, okay, I'm on a roll here. So essentially, this is taking place in Fiasco, Kentucky.
The town is called Fiasco?
Yeah. Where is it?
I love that.
Lainey and Grant. Lainey is running away from something. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it.
She is running away, so she has to basically get into this, like, protective custody type of thing. Like, it's very legal.
Like WITSEC.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so there's a woman who is like, I'm going to take you to someone I trust, and he's a retired cop.
I like that.
Or retired detective or something like that. So I thought that was who she was going to fall for, but she doesn't. Oh. Falls for Grant. That's not a spoiler. Yeah. But yeah, she falls for, like, his brother. Oh, so okay. Fox Brothers, like, they say don't fall for Fox Brothers. And it's, like, you know, a few of them. He's like, who is this new girl? Like, it's such a small town that he's like, I don't know, I don't really trust her. She's, like, lying about who she really is. And
that's why I love small towns.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, basically, I don't fuck with her. But he's like, oh, but she's so beautiful.
But she hot, though.
She's beautiful. And, like, their chemistry is pretty much, like, there when they kind of run into each other for the first time. And I like her a lot. Although she's in the situation, she kind of just, like, takes it and is like, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Yeah. Trying to find her place in this small town. And I love it. It's cool.
Yay. I love these covers too.
And it gets a little crazy at the end. Oh, actiony, very actiony.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
So it's very different. I really like. I know she has another one.
Yeah. Have you seen the?
I've seen the cover for the new one. Yeah, I don't remember what it is. Secrets, something
Urban and Secrets. Yeah. How spicy is this one? Would you say?
Not as spicy as Paisley Hope.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, there is.
I'm just kind of curious,
but not really the focal point.
It's like the actual story and the mystery.
The plot.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was good. It was still spicy, but like
that was
Paisley Hope
crazy
because it's like cutesy cover. So I was like, let me just and this one's like darker or whatever. Yeah. But I like it. Yes. This one was a good one.
Yay. And then we both obviously read Wild and Wrangled. Yay. I was reading the physical copy, and I feel like this is the quickest I've finished a physical book in a while. I think it was like 2 or 3 days.
You texted the group chat, and you said you were on chapter something, and I was like,
yeah.
That's pretty far.
I know. I think, like, the first night that I sat down to read it, I was reading for, like, a while. So that kind of helped me, too. Loved it.
I listened to it. Wait, I think the guy that narrates it, I think it's Connor Crace.
Yeah.
who also did Bourbon and Lies.
Oh, really?
So that's why I was like, the voice is so familiar. Who is it? I'm gonna fact check that really quick. I think so, because I remember having that reaction of like, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, his voice.
He's gonna do Overruled.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yep. And he's currently doing that.
Yeah.
So I've literally, Connor Crace has been in every book that I've been listening to recently, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Like, he's also doing photo finish, which I'll talk about later. Yeah, he literally, I jumped from this to then that, and then I'm listening to him right now, and he's just so good. I love narrators.
I think I did audio a little bit with this because I was worried about not finishing it before the event, and I really, really wanted to. So I did a little bit of the audio. Only like a couple of chapters, I think. But yeah, I did like his voice.
Book chat in our vlog. Yeah. Because we did go to the event, the author event.
Yeah, at the Rift Bodice.
Yeah. So if you want to see more in-depth conversation on this, you can go watch that. Yeah. But we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah. But I love this.
It's amazing.
So good.
It's so good. My next one is Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. It was good. I enjoyed it. I was listening to it. It's not my favorite. Like, it's not like Flawless, which obviously I can't compare series. Yeah. But I don't know what it was about it that, like, I still enjoyed it. It was still a good story. I just don't know if it was the writing or if it was Vaughn MMC. I can't really pinpoint what it was. And it was pretty long. I don't know if it was that or if it was maybe the narrators, like the combination of the two. Yeah. That was throwing me off. I don't know. There was something that was throwing me off. But essentially, this is Vaughn and Billy. Billy comes into this town. She moves away from the city. She's like, I'm going to train horses. And basically gets hired by Vaughn because Vaughn and his brothers own that ranch. And basically, it's like an enemies to lovers. Like, she's like, oh my God, this guy. But he's like hot. Yeah. He's like arrogant, but he's hot. Yeah. And then Vaughn is like, oh, I can't stand her, but like she's hot. Yeah. And it's amazing. It's a good story. Yeah. Obviously, but there was just something I couldn't. It was like you liked it, but it wasn't like on the tier of the other Elsie Silver books. Yeah. And I finished it. Like I went through it and I finished it. So it's not that I stopped and went back to it. So yeah, it's not. It just wasn't your favorite. I don't know. Yeah. I am eating up book 2. Yeah. Which I'll talk about.
But then also, so if you did read the Chestnut Spring series, we did meet all of the characters from the Gold Rush Ranch series in Powerless when they're driving. I don't want to give any other spoilers, but yeah, we do meet them in there. So like you get a little glimpse. If you do read Chestnut Spring series first, you get a little glimpse of the characters for the series. And I like that.
My next one is Katie Robert, Wicked Pursuit. This is the cool one. This one is... You have this story, and then you turn it around, and it's Our End Virtues, Divine Intervention. I only read this one, though, because I listened to it. It's very short, because since it is sharing, like, it's, like, half the book. It was very, very short. It's Mafia. If you like Mafia, and you want something quick and spicy, this is it. Yeah. This is it. She... is basically like a rich heiress who has dark desires.
Interesting.
And he like stalks her.
Oh, interesting.
The plot twist in this short little thing, I was like, that's who the stalker is? Are you kidding me?
Interesting.
You wouldn't expect it. You would not expect it. And I really love that. But the spice, this is if you want smut.
Yeah, okay.
But also the plot is really good. Yeah. I was like, my brain took a minute. I was like, with like the main character, I was like processing it. I was like, wait, this is who her stalker is? Are you...
Part of it's the Black Rose Auction series.
Yes.
And I think it is different authors writing different characters in each book. And like Katie Roberts started it kind of.
I'll probably read this at some point. Low-key kind of waiting for the audiobook because I liked listening to it.
That one was fun. One too. I think Katie Robert did like a whole special edition thing for that was like super luxe. And I remember thinking like, God, that's so expensive. But then these came out and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the paperbacks as they come out.
Yeah, definitely. My last one that I finished in April was First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I was reading this before Wild and Wrangled came out, and then I was trying to finish before Wild and Wrangled came out, and then I didn't. I was literally like, I think I was like this close to being done, and then I had to switch over to Wild and Wrangled. But I'm glad because I finished it before the event, and then I was able to finish this soon after. This is so good. Like, it's so good. I love it. I love it.
And you said it's based off of Sleepless in Seattle?
Yeah, so this is the first of a series for her, like interconnected standalone series. They're all based on Nora Ephron movies, so this one is based on Sleepless in Seattle, which I have not actually seen.
I think I might have watched it once when I was younger.
Yeah.
But if you asked me what it was about or all that, I wouldn't be able to answer you.
I'm going to watch it now that I've read this because I think that's kind of fun.
I kind of want to watch it first and then read it.
Yeah.
Because I also bought it at the Lila event.
You have the signed one.
I do have the signed one. I had to stop myself from buying the rest of the other series she has. Love Light Farms.
Yeah, I have all those signed. I didn't grab this one because I tabbed it and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think I need 2 copies because I already tabbed and highlighted this
I wish she was signing, but I understand.
I know. I was tabbing and highlighting it in case she was going to sign because I was like, oh, this is going to be like so cute because then, you know, you can see this line. Yeah.
Oh my god. Fictional men. Bro.
Yeah. She like is upset. She comes in and he says her cheeks are wet, her nose red. I'm feeling more than a little unhinged. Who the fuck made you cry? I snap. Which is kind of surprising from him because he's kind of a soft boy a little bit. But then he has like these glimpses of not being a soft boy.
Yeah, I'll probably read that at some point.
But she does such a good job. I wouldn't say she's really an older FMC. I mean, she's like not 19. She does have a kid, so she had a kid when she was a teenager with one of her like really, really close guy friends, and they're still like really great at co-parenting. He actually lives next door with his husband, and so their kid, it's like when they were like 16, they were just like, and then they were like, their parents, I guess, kind of pushed them to like get married, and she was like, no, I can't do that to him because he deserves somebody to like actually be his love.
Let us know. Let us know if what we're describing is sort of the plot of the movie. Yeah.
I just love how when they first kind of meet, it's because her kid, who is now a preteen, is like, Mom, you need to find somebody. Like, you need to start dating. And so she hears her daughter on the phone one night, and she's like, it's so late. Like, who is she talking to? She goes in, she hears a man's voice on the phone, like a grown man. And she's like, what the fuck is this, like, Dateline, like, To Catch a Predator type of shit? And so she busts in the room, and she's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Turns out her teen daughter called into Heartstrings, Baltimore's love radio channel.
That's funny.
Yeah. And it was, like, trying to get help for her mom. And then her and the radio host Aiden Valentine, they end up talking for hours, and then their conversation kind of goes viral. And she's like, oh, shit. So then they're kind of like, maybe we keep this going kind of thing. But I really love that they, like, had this whole conversation basically on the phone when they first meet.
So does she become, like, his co-host?
Yeah.
Like, she actually goes into...
It's kind of a spoiler, but not really. It happens in the beginning. But yeah.
That makes me want to read it now.
And then they're in the booth together. And the tension rises.
It's kind of hard because Aiden is my cousin's name.
Oh, no. Okay, ignore that.
It's spelled differently, but it's Aiden.
Okay, call him something else then.
I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, I do want to, like, say one of my favorite lines. Let me see if I can find it. Because I feel like it encapsulates, like, them. So this is, like, obviously at the end, right? I mean, he's a radio show host. He also, like, plays music on his segment and stuff like that. He says, I am an expert on the soundtrack of Lucy, but I think these sounds might be my favorite. Yeah, right? Read it. That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
Yeah. Right? It's like, it's like a romance.
That was so
a romance. You want romance?
That's romance.
Yes. Romance. And you can tell right off the bat that, like, B.K. Borison's writing is really, really great in this. So, loved it.
My next one. Oh boy. This one, jeez. Book 4, Tale of the Heart Queen, throughout all of April, trying to read this. It was hard because it was great. I want to start off. It was great. I loved every minute of it. But towards the end, I had maybe like this left. And because I'm on this small town kick, it's very hard for me to finish a fantasy book. Like my head was just not in the space for fantasy.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I need to finish this just so that I could keep going with my small town, because I kept taking breaks. Like, I was reading this and then I took a massive break trying to read this, and then every so often I would listen to it for like an hour or so, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it felt like a chore kind of. And I felt bad because I really, really liked this series a lot, and the way it ended was amazing. Like, I really enjoyed it. But my brain was like, you don't want fantasy right now.
Yeah.
You want to take a break from fantasy. And I didn't want to just wait until I was back in my fantasy kick, because then I didn't want to forget things that happened.
Yeah. Because you reread it before reading this.
Yeah. And so I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm gonna finally finish it. And then my brain was like, nope.
And then your mood was like, next.
Yep, you want small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did finish it. It was great. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's book 4. But if you are into Bachelorette, but with Faye and a massive twist, then I would
that sounds great.
I would definitely read the series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad I finished it. I feel like I didn't do it justice because my mood was not into the fantasy right now. But I did like it. Yeah. And I did fall asleep a few times. Yeah. Because I was just really tired that day after work. And I finished it. All of it. But I did miss a few minutes. a few minutes. Because I kept waking up and I was like, yeah.
I'm sure
what just happened? And like, but it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. If you're not confused about the ending, then I don't think you missed anything.
Not.
That
so
was like crazy.
My brain could just read Small Town. Yeah. Because that's all I want.
It's like now we're like reading the same thing.
Yeah.
We're like in the same lane for a little bit. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what my mood flips to, because I have quite a few different genres waiting for me.
Maybe you'll stay over here with me for a little bit.
Maybe. I've been on it all month.
I know.
Essentially.
I know.
Like,
we'll see what happens with Enigma. I feel like that might put you back in the fantasy.
That might flip me.
Yeah.
Because that art that I've been seeing.
Yeah. I know. The art that Runix posted on her Instagram.
Yes. Yeah. So what are we currently reading, Alyssa?
I am currently doing 2 books. I'm doing one. I usually do like one on audio, one on other format kind of thing. So I am doing Tessa Bailey, Dream Girl Drama on audio. I really like this so far. So this is the 3rd in the Big Shot series. The first one is the golf one. Fangirl Down.
Yes, I know about that one.
Yeah, and that one I also listened to. It wasn't really my favorite because I was like, this is golf. Like, it's golf. I don't know. I couldn't like really do it that much. I did like the characters though. And then the second one is the Au Pair Affair, which is obviously a nanny and a hockey player. I did like that one a lot too. And then this one he's a hockey player too, so he's friends with the first guy. They're all like kind of tangentially in a friend group. She's actually a harpist. They meet just on a coincidence one night. They like have a hot makeout sesh, and they're like really feeling the chemistry. And then they're each like, oh, we have I have a thing to go to. I have a thing to go to. Okay, we'll meet up after. And so they each go to their like dinner event thing they have to go to. Turns out the event is both of their parents telling them that they're getting married to each other and that they're going to be step-siblings.
Damn.
Which I think is like honestly the best way to do a step-sibling romance, because they literally did not know each other before this. So I approve. It's definitely like, it's just kind of more like a forbidden romance.
They didn't know the parents were dating.
No, they didn't, because neither of them
like that they were going to get married.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have that great of a relationship with his dad. So he like,
so it doesn't matter.
Even
that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
He wasn't even like, oh, like I'm dating someone. No, he was just like, come meet my new girlfriend. And they're like, okay, whatever. And they're like, surprise, we're getting married in 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
he thinks his dad's like not that great of a person, honestly. So he's kind of trying to break up them getting married.
Oh,
because he wants to be with her. She is like the embodiment of princess treatment, by the way. Like, she's very, very rich. Very rich. And she doesn't know how to do literally anything because she's had people to do it for her entire life. And so she's like, I don't know how to do anything. I'm a princess. And then he's just like, okay, I'm fine with that. And so he's like such a freaking simp for her, dude. I just can't. I just love how he, like, never puts her down for not knowing how to do, like, simple things. He's like, I want to give her the level of life that she has already had so far and not, like, bring her down. I want to give her that same life she already has kind of thing. They're, like, wicked rich. So I really love that not even for, like, a minute was he like, how do you not know how to do laundry? How do you not know how to cook? No, he just shows her how to do it.
It's usually backwards in IRL.
Yeah.
Where the men don't do. They don't know how to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And then also the copy that I have has like
it's the cute
sprayed
one.
edges. Yeah.
I like the hearts.
I know. It's so freaking cute. So I'm currently listening to this. I just got to a part where I was like, ah, oh my god. I don't want to spoil it, but like I was dying. Like, I want to keep listening. But yeah, I'm almost done. I think this is my favorite one so far in the series.
Yay.
And the next one is going to be about a baseball player, which I think is the guy that we met in this book. So we'll see. What are you currently reading?
I am only reading one. And I actually started this last night after I got my nails did. Which, they're really cute.
Yeah. Show the class.
Look how cute.
Yeah.
I like this pink. It's a really good pink.
Yeah.
I was nervous to continue the series because I you know.
The first one,
it was like, a little bit off.
Yeah.
No. 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 Photo finish. Cole and Violet. Violet is actually from the Chestnut Springs. I was like Chestnut something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's their sister.
Yeah, from that family. And so I was excited to get to that. You said you thought it was book 1, right?
I thought she would be book 1. Yeah, so I was like, what do you mean you don't like Violet's story?
Yeah, I was like, no, it wasn't Violet's. It was Billy's.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is so good. They are grumpy and sunshine. He's like kind of older than her. And he's like, I don't want to be with anyone.
Yeah.
Very standoffish, doesn't laugh, doesn't smile, and she's like, my god, he's a cyborg or something. I'm here doing what I do. You know, she's a jockey for like the horse racing. They have history. Like 1 or 2 years ago, she did something very like unlike her, is what she says. She became a cam girl.
That's interesting.
And meaning cam girl, meaning she posted one picture. And he ended up like messaging her and being like, I want this to be like a private thing. And I will pay you like $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
To talk. And this is not spoilers or anything. So they have history. So it does flashbacks. It's like then and now.
Interesting. Okay.
It's giving Wild and Wrangled.
Yeah.
But it's not like High School Sweethearts. This is like a year or two before the current, the present day.
That's almost like the nanny a little bit, except for
except
for she doesn't become his nanny.
So it's like a mix of
of
things.
Interesting.
And I'm really enjoying it. And it's Connor Grace. Connor Grace. Okay, I do think for the first one, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been the narrators, maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
Where I was just not feeling the chemistry, or like there wasn't too much feeling behind the word. I don't know. It's not that they're bad, but it's just, I don't know. It was just off. But this one, they're so good. And I just stopped right before you got here.
Yeah.
I stopped at like a spot where we learned something about him.
We both like stopped our books,
and I'm
like at,
God damn it,
at like the peak moment.
God damn it.
To film for you better be grateful. You better be grateful.
But yeah, I was like, oh my god, Alyssa's here.
I mean, I was late because I was also reading the other one.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't. So I'm excited to continue. And she also, it's that trope where like she gets hurt and she has to like stay with him.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that too. I like that too. I'm excited to continue reading this because it's gonna make me want to like binge read the next two. And
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm headed right now.
Yeah. I guess I did forget to include that I was re-listening to Chestnut Spring, so I did re-listen to Powerless. Then I'm going to re-listen to Reckless, and then I'm going to read Hopeless. So I'm excited for that. And then I'll be back in that series. But yeah, the other one that I'm currently reading on KU right now, I have not read anything on my phone or e-reader or anything in a very long time.
Okay,
I don't know
same.
why.
Same. I haven't touched my KU in a minute.
I don't know what brought me to like read it. I went to bed and then I was like, I'm not really that tired yet. And so I was like, whatever, I'll just like start something. And then you were talking about these. And also Bookish Box is doing the edition, so we were just talking about these. And I was like, I'll just start this one.
I love Lily Gold.
Yeah, it's like really good. And
no,
then
it's so good.
I also just got to a part in this where they find out like her background kind of.
Yup.
It just like gets revealed. Yeah, and so I was like, oh my god, I need to keep reading. I'm like I like prop my phone up. I'm like trying to read like while I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, it was intense. But I think I'm almost done with this one as well. This one
is a shorter one.
Yeah, I think all of Lily Gold's are reverse harems. Is it all 3 guys? I think it's all 3 men for all of them. Basically, something happens. She's fleeing her current life, and she goes up to Sweden, kind of rural Sweden. She wants to go see the Northern Lights. And then kind of the same thing. She gets in a car accident and she gets hurt. And so
it's like snowstorm is coming.
Yeah, like bad because they're in like the Arctic Circle. And so they take her back with them. And then, you know, things ensue.
I love all of them.
Yeah.
If you have not read Lily Gold, this is your sign.
Yeah.
Because even she's reading it.
Yeah.
And it's been a minute since she said she was going to read it. It's been like 2 years.
I know. I'm like, I don't even know what made me do this one, but yeah.
That one is, I think, Alondra's favorite.
You know what? I did read another one by her, and
was it part of that series?
Yeah.
Like the whole
thing? The Faking with Benefits one.
I don't think that's like the best one.
Yeah.
But
this one's really good.
This one is one of my like top ones. I think.
Also, Faking with Benefits, now that I'm looking at it, is so long.
I think I also really liked Nanny for the Neighbors.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that one.
That one is also one of my favorites.
And this one's shorter too. So I think maybe that might be why as well. Now that I'm seeing how like different the lengths are.
But don't you love that like all 3 of them really love her?
Yeah.
Like you could see the...
Yeah. For like contemporary reverse harems, I feel like it's always... Each guy is kind of a different aspect of... Like they have a different part of their personality in the forefront kind of thing. Right? So like someone's usually the grump. Someone's usually like the sunshiny one. And someone's usually the reluctant one.
It's like a different need.
Yeah.
They all love each other. But there's always something specific that's like do something
it's like
else.
one's
it's
like
like
protector.
Yeah.
One is like kind of more fun.
I don't remember. I read those so long ago.
The doctor guy, I don't know, he's like
but
a little bit more serious.
Yeah, I do remember each one of them like giving.
Yeah. It is definitely like different aspects she needs from them and that they are like for her. This one, I'm enjoying it a lot so far. It might kick off my KU thing again. We'll see. I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna like do this as hard as I did, and now I'm almost done.
Oh hell yeah!
And I think it was like 2 or 3 days.
That's fast.
I know.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing KU for Kiss of the Basilisk because it's free on KU, and I can't get myself to hold a physical book, which I've never said that in my life. Yeah, because I used to read physical books all the time. Yeah, but I think I might start my KU back up.
Yeah, that one's kind of long.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to just...
I wonder if Quicksilver is on KU.
I believe it is. Out of the TBR that we said we were going to read, I think I only read 2. And then I veered so off the rails. Yeah.
I read 1.
I don't even remember most of what I said I was going to read.
It was a lot of fantasy. Yeah.
I only read 2.
But we did say that was for the next 2 months, right? So we still have another month to see what else we actually read from our like TBR. So we'll see how that goes.
I know for sure Enigma is going to be, definitely. I just don't know if I'm going to want fantasy, like
yeah. I mean, it's
either
not
before or
hard. It's
after.
not like intense fantasy. So
Well, yeah, that's what we got.
yeah,
Let us know what you're currently reading. See you next time.
yeah.
Bye.
Quick shout out. I have a Slow Burn book club shirt on. Meet me at the bookstore. These are from Bookish Babe Designs. So if you want book shirts, she does drops every now and then. I love every single one of her designs. Okay, cool. Bye.